Welcome to April New Moon Meditation. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna wait a little bit so we can chat before we start. Yes, say hi. Let me know where you are. And let's start with how we are feeling before I talk a little bit more about me, about the energy that I've been feeling or that I've heard astrologically is happening. And we're going to see how we may feel a certain way, and it's actually related to the energy available to us all. And often unconsciously, we are feeling things without being aware of what is going on in the sky. And then every time I hear about the energy, I'm like, it makes a lot of sense. I'm definitely feeling it. So we're going to take a few minutes and then I will guide a grounding, some breath, and then we'll go into the visualization and I will channel the Reiki energy for you. I will ask for your permission. It's important you tap into what you feel, especially if you don't know me in person. Just trust yourself. If you're like, yeah, I like this, I'm open to receive, so you can benefit the most and just receiving the energy. The energy that I'm going to channel today is specifically for us to let go of any confusion, doubt, fear, because we're in a period of transition and new beginning. So it might be scary. Toronto and the US. Great. Can you write your first name if you're okay with that? So I can call you by your name. I think it feels better. Ify, thank you. Nell, great. So, have you ever received Reiki energy live or in person? I know maybe through guided meditation on YouTube, but this is a little bit different when it's live. So I would like to know also if you want to share how you've been feeling, what's going on in your life. You don't have to go into details, but okay, thank you for letting me know you did receive. Yeah, if you feel a new beginning is about to start, if you're going through a transition of any kind, I've been talking with both friends and clients, and there are very big situations happening in their life, in my life as well, because I'm about to move out of the place I'm living in currently, and I'm gonna go to France where I am from. I currently live in Mexico, but I'm gonna leave for a few months. I'm closing what was the high season for me, the season for the retreat in person. So I definitely feel this transition, and I'm gonna start a new chapter this year. So I'm curious if it's the case for you. There is a lot of people going through something in their romantic relationship, whether it's questioning it, separation, decision has been made already, divorce. Yeah, that's what I've been witnessing. So you may be going through this as well, and it's part of this transformation. And we're really pushed. Maybe it's a gentle invitation. Maybe you feel you are being pushed to make a change. And we have to trust that it's something good, that something good is going to come. And this is going to give you peace, because if you try to resist the change, if you keep getting stuck in doubting a decision, really, can I trust? I'm feeling like, for example, for myself, I usually never travel so early during the year. I always leave in July. But I was meditating every morning and I kept asking for guidance, and it felt like a strong yes, like leave. And then I was considering beginning of May and I kept feeling a yes. So I made the decision, and then it just felt really good and I could relax, and now I'm excited to leave. Whereas staying stuck, if really I'm not sure is it the right decision, and if you doubt this intuition, it's going to keep you in this energy of being restless and anxious. So that's something good to look at. And maybe if you want to use the meditation to gain clarity about something, you're still like, I'm not sure it's the right decision, I can definitely guide you for this as well. Okay, thank you for everyone who shared in the chat. So I'm gonna talk just a little bit about me, because I don't know you all, and then we'll go into the meditation. For the meditation, it's good maybe you have something to write next to you, so you can take notes as soon as you end the meditation and come back. Write the feelings, or maybe an insight that you got, or maybe you saw a spirit guide and you can describe it. It's always good. And some water, so that same thing, when you're done you can have a drink, a sip of water. I'm having a tea. Hello, Krista, happy to have you here. Okay, so how do I introduce myself if you don't know me? I was someone not spiritual at all, not even skeptical. I was like, I don't believe in this. This is black and white. I believe in science. I have values, but life is, it's all on me. That was how I grew up, and that was my belief system. So I grew up in France, and my upbringing was a little bit difficult because my father passed away when I was little, and then my mom has been depressed since then, and my brother got into addiction, and so not fun. But I felt different from my family. I didn't want to get stuck in this situation, and all I knew is that I wanted to go away and travel. I wanted to travel. So that's what I did. And I ended up in Mexico when I was studying. And Mexico was what helped me shift my belief system. Because of their traditions and spirituality, I think I just started to question things unconsciously at the beginning and being curious. I was curious, and it was fascinating for me to think about this idea of maybe spirits exist. Like, what about the earth and the fire? And I like to hear people talking about them as spirits. So it's just how my spiritual journey started, really. It was just happening in my surroundings. And then thank you, Nell. Then I went through a difficult time. So that's when spiritual awakening happens. You have to hit the bottom, right? It's often we go through something very difficult and we feel so desperate, then we look for answers. And I believe that often that's where we find maybe a new sense of spirituality, or we deepen our spirituality. And for me, it was definitely the case. First, I was struggling with the physical pain, just tension. I think just so much stress and living a life that was not meant for me. I got stuck in the go to university, get a degree, and I never knew what I wanted to do. I was never passionate or driven by something. All I wanted was to live life and travel, and you know. So I got this degree, and then I found a job, and in Mexico I started to work as a teacher, and I burned out. Really, it was so difficult. If there is a teacher here, my respect, because with children it's very, very difficult. And so I found another job to work less hours, and at the same time I started a business with my partner at the time to create a school to teach French to adults. And I was overworked. I was very stressed. I wasn't eating well because with the stress, you're just not hungry. And I had this ton of things to do and pressure. And so after a while, I just had this pain in my neck, upper back. And that's how I just looked for help to relieve the pain. First, I went to a traditional physical therapist. I didn't like what he suggested. So I decided to look for someone else to help me. And I found a holistic practitioner that I decided to go and visit. And she asked me this question that changed my life. That was, I was 30 at the time. It was almost 10 years ago. And she said, what is it that you really want? And I had no idea. She asked me that question, and it was like, I think that's when I awoken. I was like, I never asked myself this question. And I don't have a clue, and it's scary not to know what I want. Like, what am I doing? And so, long story short, I will share more in the next lives, but long story short, that was the wake-up call. And I chose from that moment to find the answer to that question, what it is that I want. And I started, with what? With what is it that I do not want? And so if you're unclear about what you want in this next chapter of your life, and after this new beginning, you can start with, okay, what is it that I do not want? And that's how I chose to move out of the city, of the house I was sharing with my partner. I chose to break up with my partner. I chose to sell my car. It was a big, I'm like, there is no coming back. And my life changed. And that's how I found my purpose. And I started this healing journey. And a lot happened so that I had to do the healing work. And it put me on this path. And since then, I'm on this path. And it was 9 years ago. So that's how I ended up here. So I want to tell you to trust a higher power, the universe, God, however you see it. If you are willing to ask for guidance, you're going to receive it, and you're going to receive the support as well. Okay, so anyone want to share an intention with the group? If you don't want to share, that's perfect, but either write it down or keep it in your mind. What is it that, if you could ask God, universe, Reiki energy right now to help you with something, what would it be? It can be anything you want more of, or you want clarity on, or something that you want to let go. or someone mentioned that you recently had a surgery, so maybe it can be recovery, helping with recovery. Reiki is amazing with any type of injury or disease to get better. Like, I've witnessed really great things, so that can be something. It's amazing with anxiety as well, so it can be something. But anywhere that you can write in the chat, I will use it energetically to ask for the guidance. Yeah, clearing the path before you. Okay, maybe behind you as well, if you want to be free, right, and happy. And it's a very big thing. For me, I realized, and I've been told that, and obviously it seems like, yes, obviously I have to release the past and let go of the past, and we can intellectually do it, but actually feeling and taking the steps and layers by layers, accepting our past and forgiving. I believe that to forgive, you just need to understand or rise above and see it as a soul, on a soul level. Okay, what if we just had an agreement? This person helped me with my growth. We agreed upon that. And also, what helped me when I'm very angry at someone because of a betrayal, specifically, I'm like, okay, what if in a past life I was the one that agreed to do that so he would learn and grow, and I was the one betraying him and treating him poorly? It helps with compassion. So if it helps you, maybe use this and just ask yourself, become more independent, find a job that suits me, help with surgery recovery. Amazing. Yes, alignment with a job is so important. I was talking about it with a friend today, and just being like, I would do it for free. If I'm being paid to do it, amazing, but I love what I'm doing. That's the best feeling. It was definitely one of my intentions when I was asking, what is it that I want? I knew I wanted that, but I'm like, I'm not talented at anything. I don't have any passion. So I was like, oh, it's not for me. But see, it was my desire, and the universe guided me to got here. Okay, telling the truth. It takes courage. Yes, and it takes facing fear of rejection and judgment. So it's not easy. It's not easy. It's a beautiful intention. Okay, amazing. I feel ready. I hope you are too. I hope you can stay the whole time. If not, it will be available. You can watch the replay, and if you need to tap into this energy again, just listen to it again and again. It's never too much. Okay, so you can do this meditation either sitting or laying down, whatever is comfortable for you. And we're going to take a few deep cleansing breaths. I want you to feel your body. And really sigh out. I hope you have a space where you can be loud, make sounds. I was feeling a lot of shame. When I was younger, I couldn't make sounds. It was very awkward. And now I feel so free when I'm able to just make sounds as I sigh out. So if it's uncomfortable for you, practice. Because it's healing your throat chakra. It's helping you to express your truth, to express your feelings. These simple exercises help. And then come back to natural breath And I want you to draw all your attention to your physical body. I want you to be with yourself, even though it's uncomfortable because of physical pain or emotionally you're not feeling great, you're feeling heavy or frustrated or angry. Please accept everything that is present with you in this moment. This is the only way you're going to find peace. That's the way I can help you. So embrace all the emotions and feel your feet. What's going on there? Do you feel any sensation inside? How is the energy within? You can compare the left and right side. And then bring your awareness to your ankles, noticing if there is any heaviness, any sense of maybe it's closed or it's tight. The feet are related to moving forward. So if there is any tension there, it's telling you something about a fear or not being sure of the direction you want to take. Then move up to your knees and notice the sensations in your knees. Observe again, how does it feel on my left side? How does it feel on the right? Left and right give also information about if there is any imbalance with your feminine energy. Is there any type of resistance to being open to receive, to tapping into your intuition and psychic gifts? Is there any unresolved situation with your mother? Is there any block around your creativity? You don't feel inspired, or you tell yourself you're not a creative person. All of this is associated to the feminine energy. So any pain, tension on your left side may be telling you something about this. And then on your right side, if you have more tension and heaviness, tightness on the right, has to do with the masculine energy, your ability to give. Are you an overgiver? Are you trying to control people, situations, circumstances? Are you afraid to give because you're like, I cannot give anymore? What if I run out? What if I'm left with nothing? This is also related to the masculine. Anything with your father, with the lineage of your father that is not resolved or that you couldn't forgive. And your ability to take action. If it's difficult for you to take action, and you feel you're more passive, or you start something but you never finish things, it may have to do as well with this. So move your awareness now to your hips and notice how it feels in your hips. And again, you can compare left and right. You can observe. For women, often we feel something there, right? Often it's not fully relaxed and open. When the defensiveness someone mentioned, or even anxiety, when we don't feel safe with our partner or at work or financially, there is pressure, stress, you may find yourself like squeezing there, right? I know I do that when I'm stressed when I'm on the computer. I have to be very aware because I tend to tighten everything. So observe how it is in this moment. Know that you are in a safe space. You have the power. You create your own sacred space. And observe now, go a little bit higher towards the belly, the solar plexus. Observe also at the back of your body. How does that feel? How is the energy there? In Chinese medicine, they say that we stuck, or stuck maybe is not the right word, the fear is trapped in the kidneys. So if there is any sensation there, you may be able to relate it to fear. The anger, rage would be on your right side in the liver. The worry would be in the stomach, solar plexus. Anxiety, any sexual block, trauma, creativity as well, relationships would be in your lower abdomen, in the sacral, the uterus for women. And then go up to observe how it feels in your chest. Based on Chinese medicine as well, but not only, but I take it as an example. We hold sadness in the lungs. Grief is held in our chest as well. If you lost someone, whether, by the way, whether it's a breakup or losing someone physically who transitioned, we all have felt this deep pain of loss, and it's in the chest, right? It feels like deep, and it feels like a void, or it's sharp also, like you're being stabbed. Let's just connect today with anything that want to be witnessed and embraced instead of repressed or pretending it's not there and I'm okay. No, what is there? And then we can move forward. As soon as you name it, it dissolves. It won't stop you anymore. Maybe it will still be there, but it won't overpower you. You will feel you have the power. You always have the power over the anxiety, the pain that you feel. Because if you focus on the pain, you don't want to let it go, you won't be able to move forward and feel the happiness or freedom or love that you want to feel, because you don't want to let go of I've been betrayed, or I've been hurt, or I've been told. Yes, so we can repress it and move forward, but it's going to come back, and at some point you will have no choice but to face it. So we may not have a 3-hour session to go super deep with it, but already you can use this session, group session, to bring awareness to what you may want to go back to when you're alone and have some time, or during a session with someone to help you. And then observe the sensations in your shoulders, your arms, your wrists and hands. Observe again the left and right. And then bring your awareness to your throat, your neck. Is there a tension? Is there a knot there? Does it feel limited? Be okay with what is. We're not trying to change anything right now. And then bring awareness finally to your head and your face. Notice if you're if there is a part that is not fully relaxed. Notice if there is a lot of agitation in your head, a lot of thoughts. And then move on. Expand your awareness to your entire body. And we're going to imagine that around us is a golden white light. And this golden white light is going to help you go deeper into relaxation. As soon as you start to imagine the golden white light all around your body, caressing your body, you start to feel more relaxed. The nervous system can relax. You drop deeper into relaxation. Beautiful. And then I want you to either expand this light to create a bubble around you or call in a different color. Is there a different color that want to be around you to create this bubble of light? You're laying down in the center of this bubble or sitting in the center. You feel or sense that you're floating. Your body feels lighter and lighter. You're going to start to even feel like you're detaching from your body as we go deeper and deeper into the relaxation. You're going to be spirit, consciousness, to gain clarity, to have a higher perspective on a situation you may be facing right now. So you can feel more compassion for yourself, so you can have more patience with whatever is going on, so you can accept that it is okay not to have all the answers right now. We are all going on a journey at the level of the planet, really, whether it's conscious or not. We're all going through this journey of transformation, and we are not yet meant to have all the answers. So please let go of that need if you have it. If you feel attached to, I need to know, I need to have certainty before I take a step forward. I'm telling you, it's not now. You're not meant to know. Now you're meant to develop trust within yourself, with your spirit, and with God, universe, Pachamama. That's what it is about. Can you trust yourself to face any challenging situation? To not go back to the old patterns, old behaviors, not saying no, not setting strong boundaries and letting people walk over them. Do you trust yourself that you're going to go all the way, you're going to commit to something and actually do it, and you won't give up? That's what it is about right now. It's changing the patterns. It is transforming who you are and believing that you can be someone else. And if you are here with me right now, I know that you can. I know that you already have enough awareness and abilities to do it, to change. And I'm here to remind you that you can, and to support you as well. So I'm going to ask you this question. What is it that you want? What do you want? And then ask yourself, why do I want this? If you have an answer to the first question, ask yourself, okay, I want this. Okay, why do you want this? And keep asking for each answer you get, why do I want this? For example, I want a new job. Okay, why do you want a new job? How do you want to feel? Oh, I want more money. Okay, why do you want more money? What is the feeling that you're looking for? And the deeper and the more you ask this question, okay, why? You're going to find a true motivation. The motivation that's going to help you do the scary things, the scary moves, take risks, and jump even though it's uncertain. So keep asking, because the deeper meaning is what matters. And it's going to help you keep moving forward when you doubt or get scared. Okay. Bring awareness to the bubble of light around you. I'm gonna now intentionally channel Reiki energy. So if you're open to it, just say yes in your mind's eye. Be open to receive. And if you'd like, you can say 3 times as you visualize and feel this bubble of light that is clearing your energy and protecting your space. You can say, I am safe and protected. Only love and light can come in. And if you can say it aloud, better. 3 times and then say, so be it. I am safe and protected. Only love and light can come in. I am safe and protected. Only love and light can come in. I am safe and protected. Only love and light can come in. So be it, and so it is. May I be a pure and open channel for Reiki energy. May I be a pure and open channel for Reiki energy. May I be a pure and open channel for Reiki energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I now ask you, Spirit, Moon, to guide the meditation today. Please use my words to share any message that can help the participants here present for the live or watching the replay. Help me channel the energy that is the most needed during this period on Earth. Please help us find the courage and faith to take further steps on our journey of growth and transformation. Please help each one of us step into leadership, whether it's in their community, family, at work, or individually. Just take leadership of their own life so they stop feeling powerless or things happen to them, but rather feel powerful, that they hold the power, they make the decisions, they choose what their mind is going to focus on every day. I want especially the women to feel in their power. What is it as a woman to feel powerful, yet gentle and soft, loving and caring? And help men stand up, set boundaries, tell women what they need, what they crave. Please help them say, I need you soft. I need you open. I need you to trust me. Please help us. Help us on earth figure this out, to find more balance and harmony between men and women. So women can drop their weapons, soften, trust again. And men can feel enough, can give themselves permission to be vulnerable, to tap into their emotions. So we can actually connect with them on a deeper level. I asked the planet Uranus. Uranus is a planet of sudden changes, surprises, and the energy of Uranus is going to change in about a week, because it's going to be in Gemini. And it's really, really a time for you to go with the change. If there is something that is not planned yet, maybe unconsciously you knew it, you aligned with this energy, like I mentioned at the beginning of the live, like I did without knowing, booking my trip at the beginning of May. But if you haven't planned anything yet, if something happens, remember, go with the change. If a part of you try to resist it, sit in meditation and talk with this part of you. I know you're scared. I know you're doubting. But the universe is helping us right now. It's time for change. We cannot keep doing the things the way we were doing things. If, for example, you're looking for a job or you're looking for a partner, open to new possibilities. Right now, I want you to be aware of the way you have been doing things, and just tell yourself, okay, I'm open to do things differently. I'm open to and willing to step out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna try new things. And please do it. It's gonna help you. And ideas are gonna come with just this meditation and bringing awareness to it. It's gonna happen. So just be observe, be alert, and try new things. It's also about changing your own identity. If so, for example, there was also someone mentioning a health situation, right? If you want to heal, if you want to let go, maybe some of you have a chronic condition. If you want to heal, you have to change your identity, especially if it's a chronic pain that you have, because your identity is attached to it. It's there, it's always been there. You learn how to live with it, whether it's anxiety maybe, or pain that you have had forever. What would it be to not have this pain? How would it be to be healthy? How would it be to be happily married? How would it be to have a job that you love, that is not draining, that energizes you, that you get well paid for, how would it be? And ask yourself, whatever it is that you're willing to change in your life right now, use this opportunity, this meditation, this connection with spirit and your higher self to ask yourself this very important question, because unconsciously we're blocking the manifestation, we're blocking the transformation, we are keeping it away. What we say we want, we actually block it. We keep it away because it's scary for part of us. So when you ask yourself, how would it be to actually have that? You may be aware of the block, the part of you that's like, yeah, well, actually, if I get that, if I become this person, in my case, for example, I have limitation or resistance coming from, what if the relationship with my brother get worse? So for example, in my business and growth and financial abundance, I know unconsciously I have this fear. If I make even more money, is it going to be more difficult, the relationship with my brother? So it's very important that I talk to this part of me that is scared of that, to tell her it's going to be okay. Not only it's going to be okay, but it's going to be better. And I can talk to her and also be like, showing compassion. I get it. I get that you're scared. I know that you love your brother. I know that you want him to feel good and you're afraid to hurt him. But you have to put yourself first. This is the kind of conversation that I want you to have with yourself. It's important to put yourself first. I know you don't want to hurt this person. I know you care about them. But what about you? When are you going to put yourself first? And this is very, very important. For this new beginning, I want you to prioritize your own well-being, your own joy, your own pleasure. Because you know what we're really good at as well? We do not give ourselves permission to feel pleasure in life. Often we and I think, I don't know, well, for women it's different than from men. It's like, no, it's not okay, like it's not good to think about pleasure. It's like, I'm responsible, I have to take care about everyone, I don't have time for pleasure, I have responsibilities, I have to make sure everybody is okay, and we treat everyone like children. And no, we have to stop doing that. This is contraction. It's the energy of contraction. It's not going to give you abundance, health, and love. It's going to give you more problems. So, what would it be to give yourself permission for more pleasure in your life? And it can be a very simple thing that gives you pleasure. A very simple thing that makes you feel free. Because freedom is not this big thing that is very difficult to achieve. Freedom can be found in the most simple things, like drinking your favorite hot drink, watching in nature, for example, or watching birds if you're living in a city, or a tree, or listening to a music that you love, music that makes you feel happy. Give yourself permission to take at least a few minutes every day to have a moment where you can say, oh my love, my God, I love that. And I promise you that if you do take these few minutes for yourself to cherish yourself, your life is going to change. Because you know what? Like, with energy, we cannot attract and receive abundantly something that we're not able to give ourselves. So if you want to be loved a certain way, or feel happy or healthy or rich, yet you don't give yourself a few minutes of joy or pleasure or intimacy, like, how is it supposed to happen, right? So I'm so happy you're here and you're taking the time to do this meditation, to listen to these words, to connect with yourself, your body, your spirit, because it does matter. It makes a big difference. Because we relearn how to live. We learn to live in a different way when we meditate. Your brain doesn't know that everything you're visualizing right now, when you ask yourself, oh, how would it be to be healthy? How would it be to be happy in my job? How would it be to be well paid or better paid? How would it be to have an amazing relationship where I feel seen, heard, and loved, where sex is amazing? And when you ask yourself these questions and you visualize yourself in this situation, your brain thinks it is true. It's happening, right? It's proven scientifically. So the more you visualize what it is that you want, and you take the time to talk with the parts of you that are afraid of getting it, you're going to manifest it. It's going to happen. But we need time and practice, right, to get there. It's not one time and done. It's like, if you want a six pack, you don't have it, you cannot hope going to the gym once and having six pack, right? So it's exactly the same thing. We need commitment. And commitment is great, discipline is great, because it's taking your power back. When you commit to a practice that you know is going to have positive benefits for you, you're going to feel good about yourself. Your body is going to release dopamine. You're going to feel better and better every time you do it. You show up for yourself. And so it builds up confidence within. And with confidence comes power. You feel empowered. And your boundaries are going to get better and stronger. And it's going to get easier and easier to say no to people draining your energy, to conversations that you don't want to have anymore because they're useless. You keep going in circle, right? If you're in abusive relationships, whether it's at work or with family members or in your family unit, your partner, boundaries, but strong ones, where we do not tolerate certain things anymore. And it's okay to walk away. It's okay to walk away. You don't have to convince the other person why or what for. It's just, this is it. I'm done. This is my boundary. You're not allowed to cross it. And if you try, I'm going to walk away. It's okay. Oof, a lot of Aries energy. That's the energy of the warrior. Aries, there are many planets in Aries right now. And what it does is that it helps us. And you may have felt that you feel stronger, you feel ready to stop tolerating things, to make changes. And we have to use this opportunity. It's an amazing opportunity. So I hope you can feel it. Because it's in you. Everything I've been sharing with the group is within you. Thank you. Thank you for being here, for allowing me to channel these words and energy. I just want to connect to the moon and ask if there is anything else. No, I just keep seeing, thinking, new beginning. So choose for yourself right now. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. I become this new person I want to be. And before we come back, visualize, choose a scene that symbolizes your future self, your manifestation, where you already living this life, where you are, whether it's healthy, confident, wealthy, married, happily married, physically maybe with the body that you want, whatever it is. Pick one image that symbolizes or represents it. It is done, it is done, it is done. And you commit to it, you commit to go for it. And every 2 weeks, I will be live on YouTube. So you can come here to make sure you hold the vision. Okay, we're doing this together. I'm going to share my vision with you, and in a moment, if you want, you can share in the chat so we can hold each other accountable. And my vision is me speaking on stage in France. I have this big calling right now. I want to share my story. I want to share, just my experience in France, where I'm from, to inspire more people going for their dreams and trusting that they can have what they want. So this is my image. I'm going to keep visualizing it. It's great to visualize it before you fall asleep. Just bring this image back to you and just feel it, be there. And when you wake up in the morning, same thing, bring the image to your mind until it's done and you manifested it. And then we pick a new one. Beautiful. So I'm asking now for grounding energy to come into the space for all of us to come back into our physical body. Bring your awareness back. And then connect with the core of the earth. Imagine a cord of light or roots or a pillar of light connecting your physical body with the core of the earth. You're here and now, you're accepting to be on earth, accepting fully and completely this journey of growth, evolution, transformation. Trust that blessings are on their way. If you commit to connecting with yourself, only good can come. The challenges will come with blessings as well. So let's just receive them. And community is so important. That's why I'm happy to have this space online, because also when I travel, I don't have the community that I have here, and I miss it. I need it. So thank you for being here. And it's great to have a space where we can gather and we can get to know each other. When you're ready, take a deep breath, maybe with a smile on your face, where you can feel lighter, even though it's difficult right now and something is challenging for you, maybe. See if you can just smile so that your body and mind know that you are safe. And take your time. Oh, fully come back into the space. Oh, it feels so good. Like, that's why I'm doing this as well. It's because it makes me feel good. Just being able to tap into this energy, share messages. When I share the words, I feel the energy within me. So it feels really good. It feels empowering. It feels like, yes, everything is going to be okay. So take your time. If you want to stay longer in this meditative state, please do listen to yourself. If you want to share one word or more in the chat, you're more than welcome. I would love to know how it was for you. If you want to give a thumbs up as well to the video so that more people can benefit from this energy, it always helps. The more we are taking responsibility, ownership for our emotions and life, the less conflict there will be on this planet. And the easier life will be, and we will all thrive much more. So this is powerful. So thank you for co-creating this with me. Okay, thank you for sharing this. The future feeling like, oh my God, like I just thinking about it, is feels a lot and feels overwhelming, especially obviously when we know we're going, for example, through divorce. Like the idea of what it means is overwhelming. I just want you to know that yes, you may be going through something very difficult, but life is like this. And maybe this time the opportunity for you is, how can you face this challenge differently? How can you develop more a sense of, I know it's very difficult when there is something so challenging or frustrating going on, but can I choose to believe that at some point I will feel better and I will be blessed and there will be something beautiful that is going to happen to me if I choose to believe it? And yeah, I want you to keep this hope and find support. Find support super important. So thank you for sharing that, and I hope to see you again during these lives. I'm also starting next week a group program for 6 months, where I'm going to be offering also twice a month group healings. But it's a program where really I'm supporting you through this transformation that you may have identified today. What transformation do you want to go through? And holding you, and the community is holding you, and we're on Zoom, so we can share, and you can share with the group, and we can help each other find the strength and courage to keep moving forward and make the decisions that are difficult. Because the decisions we run away from because they're scary, they are the ones that keep us stuck in the same loop of not having enough, not feeling enough, not being happy, feeling like life is happening to me and it's not fun. depression, it's hard. So I have this program. We start next week. It's aligned with this energy I had no idea about. Actually, I'm thinking about it right now. It's aligned with this new beginning energy. And you can pay month by month. There is a payment plan. So if it's something you may be interested in, you have also one extra session every month to receive energy healing from my students. Or if you practice any type of energy healing, you can use the space to practice with my guidance, so we can develop your gifts as well, healing gifts. So you can message me on Instagram, the Mystic Soulpreneur. You can comment soul frequency, and I will send you the information. It's called Soul Frequency Healing Circle, and it's going to be a small group, so we feel safe and intimate to go deeper and keep moving forward and stepping into this role of the leader. It's very important. That's when you feel you have the power. Thank you so much. And if not, I hope to see you in 2 weeks live. And if not, a replay will always be available. Check the channel, because I have a lot of meditations recorded that may help you. Some really cool ones with unicorns, with fairies, all the things. So it's there for you and free. Have a very beautiful rest of your day and get a really good rest. Drink a lot of water, and it's a good time to journal right now as well. Thank you all. Thank you, Krista. Thank you, Nell. Thank you so much for sharing. Kelly, thank you. Nell. Amazing. Bye-bye.